Hi, everybody on Facebook. Big hugs and kisses. Thank you for waiting. I think somebody messaged me to see if we were going to go live tonight. Just getting on Instagram and Facebook at the same time just takes a little bit of doing. So I thank you for hanging in there and coming on to join me so that we can go live. Hey, Anna. So tonight, thank you. So tonight, I want to talk to you about something that's going on. All the energies, all the pieces are coming together right now in the universe. And many of you in your life maybe feel like you're standing in between two possibilities, the possibility that you know and the possibility that you desire to know. And there's a lot of conflict going on between the two, and many of you are feeling stuck. And so that's why that I'm coming on tonight, what I'm talking about, other than we do Terrific Tuesday pretty much every week. But this may be the first time that you've ever thought about what's going on and what's happening for you. So if you're anything like me, you may feel like something is missing right now in your life. You have this life you've been leading, that maybe you're ready, you're so over, you're so done, you're ready to move on. And then on the other hand, you have a life that you desire, you can see it, you can smell it, you can taste it, and you might have written a few things out about what's going to happen in your life. You might have done a sheet where, you know, these are the things I desire, and you feel like you're moving forward. But you can see their life coming together. It feels like you're letting go of a few things, but you may be feeling very anxious right now and very uncertain. A lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of fear being reported to me right now. And maybe you want to let go and you feel like you're just waiting for that other shoe to drop. I talked to quite a few empathic people at For Heaven's Sakes Books last Thursday, Friday, and Saturday when I was out there doing one-to-one sessions. And I had quite a few people that said to me that they were empaths or highly sensitive. And they said, I feel anxious, I feel uncertain, I feel like I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. But imagine instead that instead of this being this place of fear and in between the two possibilities in your life where you've been, what you know is comfortable and where you desire to go, imagine instead that what's happening right now is all the pieces are coming together, and this is actually what's taking shape in your life. And by having that fear, you're pushing away the good that God, Spirit, or Source of the universe has for you, the things that you're attracting by all the shadow work that you've done, because we are electromagnetic frequencies. And I'm going to show you this really quickly. But, this is what you've been working on. This is the stuff that you've gotten rid of in your life. It's a magnet, and it's a hematite. And you've worked so hard to get rid of this stuff out of your life. And so now there's a vacancy. And that vacancy could be represented by a couple of magnets. And so what's happening is that you are repelling or pushing away, you know how magnets work, you're pushing away this frequency of what you no longer want or what no longer works for you. And then the universe is bringing something in that does actually work for you, and you're resisting it a little bit. If you notice, it didn't quite fit. It had to turn around. And so that's what's happening, is a lot of things are turning around in our life. But there's a taking shape kind of thing that's going on. But why is it that you're not feeling that magnetic pull come to you easily? Why is it just not snapping together easily? What's causing it to be the other way, where it's resistant and having to turn around? And that's because you're not really clear on what you desire. And that's what's blocking you from going forward. If you're clear about this new beautiful future, you've thrown all these bags away, and you're like, you did the shadow work and you're ready to move forward, but you're still clinging on to the old energies and the old ways, then the new ones are trying to come and snap on. and you're not allowing it because you're not clear about what you desire. You're like, oh, this is real comfortable and I've known it for a long time, but this is what I'd really like to have. And that's why you're stuck. And it keeps you standing in this crossroads, hoping that something will make sense, and it'll be so big, you'll be like, oh, that makes sense, and you can let everything go. But there's nothing, there's just, sometimes we think there's something wrong with us because we're not making sense of what's going on, and there really is nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you or your process. But you know what? I can show you a way to accelerate this process. If there's anybody who would like to know how to get through this faster, can you give me some thumbs up or some hearts? I don't know how that works over here on Instagram, but if there's anybody over there on Instagram, if you can give me some thumbs or some hearts. Okay, there we go. Great. Thank you. So that's what's holding you back. There's nothing wrong with you. But I'm going to show you, I can show you a way to give yourself a nudge. Oh, look, there's hearts. Thank you. In the right direction very quickly. There are 7 sequential steps to give yourself the freedom to express your life with a pure heart, because that's what's blocking us. Thank you for the thumbs up and the smiles and the hearts. Thank you. And you do, as you do, begin to express your life with a more pure heart, change and miracles will happen much more quickly because you're not looking for the things that have been. You're looking for the things that are coming, the divine blessings, what's the universe is bringing for you. And as you experience that change and as you experience those miracles, your heart will build a stronger and stronger magnetic quality, and you're going to draw more of those things. You just need the right sequence of energy clearing or knowledge or both to get you in the right direction, to identify what's blocking you and to show you how to bring those things to you more quickly. It's the right sequence in the right order, and a lot of us don't know how. I didn't for years until I learned the current energy system that I've been using for over 12 years. And through that journey, the process has become faster and more eloquent and more quick. And, how do I know that these sequences will help you? Because I've been there, done that. I went, when I first started working this modality, to a more cheery disposition. Somebody asked me tonight, they'd like, why do you laugh so much? How come you're so happy all the time? Well, I don't always have a blessed life. I mean, I have a blessed life, a race, but I don't always have things just handed to me. I don't walk on water. Everything doesn't always work out, because I'm learning lessons. And my desired outcome is that things would begin to work out more quickly and easily and effortlessly, and I would draw the most beautiful things to me to help me uplift myself out of the things that maybe I've created that aren't so great. Because a lot of us have things in our past that we'd like to get rid of. Perhaps we have overwhelming debt. Perhaps we have health issues, all kinds of things. And once you get this right heart-centered magnet, it will not only lift you up, but it will deliver ways for things to be resolved to you. But it's a 7 sequence steps to align you with your truest self, your giving self, the self that gives you freedom to express your life with a pure heart instead of the one that keeps you in the cycle you don't want to be in. And as you experience these things, as you begin to work with these sequences, you're going to experience a greater and greater happiness with more ease and more effortless than you thought possible. And things will begin to just melt away. And I have done these exact same steps myself. And I have had my life go from living in an emotionally abusive relationship to now being the owner of my own business, which self-perpetuates me in living a more free life. And I have the opportunity to work with beautiful people, and I have the opportunity to grow and raise my beautiful daughter and not be stuck in an abusive relationship, all because of the series of sequences I did. And because I opened up to working with God, Spirit, or Source, and I believed in myself. But in this, more free, creative reality existence, None of this would have happened if I hadn't decided to engage in energy clearing and clearing my emotions and healing my mind and healing my heart and trusting in my relationship with God. So this may be, if you're joining me, I know those of you who are joining me sometimes have, you've already worked with energy in the past. And some of you, this is really brand new. You're just waking up to this. And if this is the first time that you've heard about working with energy and you're wondering if it would work for you too, I'd like to tell you about a lady who I'll call BW in Florida. And we started, I think we were on step 2 of this process of the series of energy clearings for your mind, your body, and your emotions. And we did one clearing, just the first one, the energy clearing. And she says for over a decade, I experienced chronic pain, and she was diagnosed with bursitis. And she said with exercise, she started exercise as her doctor told her. And with the energy clearing, she realized that she had feelings and emotions that were buried down, deep down. And we were able to help her work through those. And she said she didn't even recognize them until we did the session. And so they were able to come up to the surface, and they were able to be recognized and worked with fairly easily. Because if you haven't worked with energy clearing, it's so wonderful. You might have pain that comes up, but it clears so quickly because you're bringing it up and you're offering it back up to the universe, to God's spirit source, and it's being taken away from you. So you don't have to go through the dredge of thinking about it over and over and over again. It's just lifted. But she says, I realized the feelings and emotions that I hadn't recognized before at the time. And this woman said she had bursitis. That's what the doctors diagnosed her with. And she began the exercises. But now, after this, she works out with no pain, zero pain, because her physical body has recognized it can let go of the emotional distress. And your physical body reacts to your emotions, and this creates a greater level of health. And it's just amazing. So if you would like to see similar results, if you would like to move forward in your life with less pain and to stop being stuck in between these two realities and move more quickly towards this one that's designed to uplift you and take you on a more beautiful path, then can you raise your hand or give me a thumbs up or something and let me know that you're really interested in seeking this out. I was curious tonight when I came on how many people were truly interested in wanting to quickly turn their lives around and become more healthy, more vibrant, have happier relationships, and perhaps be able to leave a situation that isn't happy for them. Okay. Must be a little delay. I don't see any hearts. So anyways, if you'd like to, oh, there they come. Okay, I knew somebody was awake. Some over here, it looks like, okay, Instagram. Thank you. All right, so if you would like to, oh good, yay. Okay, if you'd like to accelerate your process and begin to truly enjoy your life without, you know, that feeling of the other shoes dropping, without that constant anxiety, then I would like to offer you this great new resource, this 7-step program. And it's a step-by-step energy clearing. And it's fully supported. It's 7 individual sessions with me personally. So we'll be either, if you want to get on, we can do a FaceTime kind of thing. Oh, good. Thank you for the hearts. Yay. Or we can see each other in person or on the phone. But it's a 7-step individual sessions with me, and we're going to take some time to evaluate what's happening with you, what's happening with your mind, with your body, with your spirit. You know, where are you in time and space, and where you desire to be, and we will work as one to help you figure these things out, to help you ferret these things out, and where the true holes are so we can fill them and we can give you some ideas to move forward. And I'm going to do this also, but not only with the sessions, but I'm going to send out a weekly email to you with different step-by-step processes for the week so that you stay engaged, because I know there's a lot of programs out there, you know, and they work with you and then you go away for several days or even a week and then you come back and you've lost traction because you're not thinking about it 24/7. So this is going to be designed to work with me, and then you're going to get some support, you know, some email support to remind you of the things to do, and then some texting time. So if you're having a problem, you can reach out to me and say, hey, I'm in distress right at the moment. Also going to be sending you some information about different energy tools, some nutritional prompts. Of course, you'll have to work with your own health because I don't know where everybody is. You know, if you have a dis-ease, you know, you might need a little dietary needs. Some journal prompting so you can begin to look at your progress. That's real important. I have a notebook. Oh, it's not real close, but I have a notebook I've kept for a year about my progress and where I started, so I could see the loops that I was making and I could see the bounds that I was taking. It's always good to celebrate those. And but anyway, so that's it. So if you're interested in participating in a program like that, please let me know. If you're on Facebook, please privately message me and say that you're interested, and give me 2 of your best days and a phone number so we can get together and talk about that. If you're on Instagram, I believe you can privately message me, or you can go over to toolsofenergyprotection.com and go on places to plug in, and my email address is there. And you can send me a private email that way. So we can evaluate it, see what's happening for you, see if this is a fit for you, and get you started. Because it's just amazing. I've done it for myself. I've come a long way. Of course, we're all a work in progress, so I still have things that I'm working to accomplish and goals that I'm setting for myself. But it's amazing. When you do this energy clearing, it is so much easier to move forward. It is just so much easier. I can't begin to describe to you. I use this same process for myself, and last week I was really stuck on a couple of issues, and I knew it was something within me. I used the process, I went in, and I found exactly what was stuck in my soul, what exactly was stuck in my mind, what exactly was stuck between me and my relationship with spirit. And I wrote those things out, and I said, okay, here's what I need to work on. And then I went back and I looked at my process, and I'm like, okay, did I learn this from my parents? Did I learn this from my schooling? Did I learn this from friends? You know, where did this programming come from? Where did this belief system come from? And through this series, it opened up to me some things that I hadn't thought about in years. And it brings it forward, gives you the tools, and then all the energy that's surrounding it can instantly be transformed with electromagnetic frequency, if you like. It changes the frequency. It changes your base resonant frequency. So it's like magnets, okay? Once the magnet is clear and there's nothing on the end of it, it's easy for it to attract something else. And it's easy for it to, let's see if I can get it to do it. Nope. It's easier for it to attract something else, okay? If you don't have the same frequency or magnetic pull, I don't know if you can see, these are pushing apart. These magnets are pushing apart. And when they push apart, they can't attract, okay? So the system is to clear what's causing the non-attraction and bring to you what you desire in your life through a series of 7 steps. And it's designed to support you. It's designed to move you along in your unique position, because we're all different. That's why I'm not offering to teach it on a big platform, because each one of you needs something different. We're each unique individuals. So let's get together, see where you're at, see where you desire to go, see what those blocks are, identify them so that you can begin to work with them without any worry about the other shoe dropping, because I'm going to tell you right now, the other shoe is not going to drop. That's just in your head. That's somebody who's controlled you to keep you in a position of feeling stuck or locked. So let's get rid of that and move forward. So that's it, everybody. I'm so glad that you came tonight. And I'd like to say hi to Tracy Luker, hi to Amanda, hi to Susie and Anna again, and Judy for joining me. And I'm sorry I don't see anybody over here that I can say really hi to. So hi to everybody on Instagram. And have a great and wonderful night. Again, please feel free to reach out to me if you would like to get started on this program. Private message me, or if you're on YouTube or Instagram, You can go to toolsofenergyprotection.com and click on places to plug in and get the email address and shoot me over an email. So have a great and wonderful night. Love, hug, and kisses to everybody. Have a great night.